Good evening. I don't know if I set up my mic correctly, because it forgot all my settings. Hi, let me know if I'm too loud or too quiet, or it looks like I'm on the louder side, but I can turn myself down. Hi, sounds fine? Okay, cool. Let me know if that changes or anything. I've added a lava lamp to my desk. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. I've added a lava lamp to my desk, and it will only fit in the corner of the desk that can reach the power strip. And so it's sort of all the cords dancing around the lava lamp so that the lava lamp is not touching the cords. I've sort of got it trapped in a prison of my own making. It's pretty good. Ooh, good water sip. Ow. Crunch my back. Ugh. Well, hello. Hello. So long time no see. I'm finished moving. I took the last load of stuff to the new place on the 20th on my birthday. And then I unloaded it a couple days later, and now all of my stuff is in the new house. I just have to unpack it. I've been unpacking as I go. It's been it's been real fun. Yeah. It's been rough. We had to get this house. It's a beautiful house. This was the one. It sucks though, you had to move in January, December. It's like the worst time in the world to move. Because on top of it just being challenging and there being several snowstorms sort of piled on top of each other in a row, it's like peak seasonal depression era. So like, I'm in a new place with new people and I have to figure out a new routine. But also I'm like at my lowest of the year, so it's been very challenging. But I'm very excited. Also, challenging but exciting. I've had up days and down days, sort of like back to back. So it's just been a little exhausting. It's like I moved in and forgot all of my coping mechanisms, which is rough. But I'm slowly building back to being a normal human again in the new place. For now, it's just I'm a little manic. I'm a little manic. I'm a little depressed, off and on, and that's just how I'm gonna be. Sorry it took me so long to try out stream. My biggest fear was that we're gonna set up all this, and then the internet would not be strong enough up here to stream, because the router is the room below me and not in the room with me. There's no hard connection I can hook up to up here. If we wanted one, if it ends up being bad and it's not working out well, I think we can contact the internet company to run a hard wire up here. But I do not know how that works. Internet is magic to me. I have never understood it. My roommate in my last apartment kept telling me I need to get a hard wire to my PC, and I don't understand how it would happen, because all of the hookups were on the other side of the everywhere. I'm like, I don't know, what do you mean? How did you get one in your room? I don't understand. And I still don't understand. And that's cool. I still don't understand. There's an ad break running for a lot of that, huh? Well, fuck. Don't worry about it. It'll be over in 3, 2, 1. Wow! Okay, hopefully the ad break is over. Sometimes it lies to me. Hey, it looks like I got one follow over my hiatus. Here we go. Mazktron. Mazectrin. Mazectrin. That's my guess. Mazectrin. So yeah, movement well. I chose a day it was snowing to get a U-Haul, which sucked. There was only supposed to be a couple inches, and only in the town I was moving away from. But no, it ended up being like 5 inches in both towns. so the whole drive was awful. But you know, the van handled better than my actual physical car, so you know, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't all that bad. I'm trying to think of like what has happened. What has happened that I should catch up on? I still have 2 video VODs I have not published that have just been sitting on YouTube without a thumbnail. Hopefully, maybe even tonight, I can throw a couple thumbnails together and pop them through. We're gonna play a little bit of Build-A-Bot today, which is a robot building creator that I won a copy of in a raffle that I didn't realize I had entered. Have I told y'all that I have really bad raffle confirmation bias? Like, enough amount that I'm like, this is beyond confirmation bias at this point. I win most raffles I enter. Not every single raffle, not an absurd luck, but like, it keeps happening. I have not intentionally entered a raffle for a while. I did not realize it was like you automatically are entered if you like this, and I think I shared it because it looked cool. Did not realize it was a raffle. Did not read the whole post. I just thought the video presentation of it looked really cool. We'll see though. I entered a raffle for like a furry laminated badge on one of my Discord servers. So if I don't get that, then we can like tick one off away from the confirmation bias of me winning raffles. But all I'm saying is the evidence is pretty compelling. It's usually not ones I'm intentionally entering that I'm winning. Because I don't seek out raffles often. They just come to me. So that's cool. Another one to add to that. It looks really fun, so I'm excited to mess with it. It's in early access, but you can, if you like it, you can buy it on Ko-fi for $40. There is not a Twitch or anything tag for it because it is just a download on Ko-fi. It sends you to a Google Drive link that'll give you the goods, the download. So it's early access. It's not like published anywhere. So Twitch does not know it's real, which means there is no label for it in Twitch, sorry. Which is why I'm on just chatting, because I figured I'd also be yapping a lot as well. I live with 2 cats now. I didn't have cats before in my last apartment. I have 2 cats now, and I get to hang out with them, and they hang out with me. And they're so like. Have you ever seen I feel like it was a Tumblr post that's like, everybody who has 2 cats they look like this, and it's one like really fucked up scrawny creature, and then one effervescent puff. That's exactly these 2 cats. They're wonderful. I love them both very much. We have the little, hey Cheesy, Five Nights at Marlowe's. Yes, this is my security breach model. I figured I'd use it since we're making a robot today. Yeah. So I got 2 cats. One of them's a Scrimblow Scrumplow, and one of them's just a beautiful Poff. And they're both really wonderful. I'm streaming to you from the second living room. It's our cozy room. It's got all the good lights in it. I have to keep the normal light on so that I have face tracking, but all the other lights in this room are really pretty. And I got my Wii U set up, and I have like a game rack, and there's a lovely bookshelf and like a board game shelf, and my couch lives up here, but I just bought a new one. I asked for gift cards to get a specific couch that one of my friends have that I was jealous of. So there's gonna be like a really nice lounge couch in here. The shit's gonna be awesome. The shit is just wonderful. My 2 partners went to bed, which is why I'm streaming at such an hour. They're day shifters, I'm night shifter. Neither of them are probably going to work tomorrow, because the snow is really bad. I hope everybody's staying safe who is caught in the storm. It doesn't seem all, it doesn't seem very out of the ordinary where I live to have this much snow, I will say. So I'm in a good place. Our power is not threatened. It'll snow through the night, we'll dig out, it'll be fine. It's just annoying. I hope everybody else is staying safe though and making sure your tap is running. Make sure you're leaving your tap dripping if you're worried about your pipes freezing. Just raining and a little icy where you are. Okay, that's not too bad. If you have to be on the roads, drive safe. If not, you know, enjoy a cozy night in. Yeah. Of course, I'm testing this in the middle of Winter Storm, so results could be skewed by Winter Storm behavior. I don't know. How does my connection feel on y'all's end? My interface, my OBS interface says I have 32 dropped frames. I don't really know what that means, honestly. Catch your ass Tokyo drifting on the icy roads. It's allowed. I'll allow it. You can do whatever you want. I can't actually... Can I see the internet from here? Okay. If it looks fine to you... The first day I booted up my PC and I was trying to play... I played a little Slime Rancher to try and relax. And I put on a YouTube video. And it would not... The YouTube video would not play. It just like... I never have problems with YouTube. YouTube is the one thing that will load no matter what. I assume because... their servers are highly powered or on the connection on their end is boosted, but never ever have issues loading YouTube. And I was like, well, if I can't watch a YouTube video up here, I'm fucked. And then I ran another test playing a game and watching YouTube. I watched a Twitch stream and then I watched some YouTube videos and it was totally fine. So I was like, okay, that the first time was probably a fluke. I should actually try to stream. I was just, the first time I did the test, I was having like one of the worst days. And I just continued having a bunch of really bad days. So I was like, everything is fucked. Everything's broken. I'm never going to be able to stream again. It just sucks. Everything sucks. It was just the January talking, I think. I'm mostly regular today. It's still January, so I'm not fully, but I'm feeling okay today. I got all the little things I wanted to do done. I've been playing a little bit more Webkinz Next, even though I don't like it, because it is not a good game. I'm so tempted to do like... I'm sure somebody else has already gone through this, but I'm very, very tempted to do, now that Webkinz Next has been out for long enough, to just do a breakdown of, like, why it's failing, why it sucks so bad. Because it is, like... there's nothing to do in that game. There's nothing to do in that game, and all of the functions are a little bit broken in a way that's just, like... They put no quality of life touches into Webkinz Next that make it like enjoyable to play. It just becomes annoying to do anything because everything's a little bit busted. Enter a raffle on one of my bad days, see if that shifts the ties. That's an interesting... You know, I probably entered that furry raffle on a bad day, so we can test that theory. Maybe I just have to be feeling good when I enter the raffle. If I feel regular when I enter the raffle, I'll win. If I feel like shit when I enter the raffle, well, I don't think none of that. I've been watching, okay, one of my partners is really into, I think it's John Wolf, the channel, just like has been watching a lot of his like ghost debunking videos. So I don't think I'm allowed to say things like I win every raffle I enter, because that's not true. It's definitely confirmation bias, and I don't think there are factors to my energy that will influence it. I just think I have an unusual streak of luck that is just, like, a little bit baffling. John Wolf would be proud of me for admitting that this is the case. He loves talking about confirmation bias because a lot of ghost hunting is confirmation bias, and that's annoying. Yeah. As much fun as it looks to do ghost hunting with all of these, like, tech things that don't actually do anything or work correctly, it's less fun to watch knowing how the tech works and knowing that it doesn't mean anything. It would be fun to do in person and actually get spooked in the dark with your confirmation bias going, make it even scarier. But I don't watch a lot of ghost hunting stuff anymore. I used to watch a lot of BuzzFeed Unsolved, but it's been a while. Oh yeah, we got the wizard disco going. I just put on my usual playlist since this game is totally silent. I don't know if I have any other updates other than that. Oh, I was playing Webkinz because I'm going to buy... They have a new line of Webkinz plush. These ones, they're not selling online. They're selling in local, like, stores. But they're not selling them in very many stores. So I looked up the map, and there's one that's, like, maybe 40-minute drive from me. So I was going to go this weekend, but it didn't work out. Maybe next weekend will be the weekend. But next weekend, I'm going to see Iron Lung Markiplier's movie. Market Total Plier movie, Iron Lung. So I'm excited about that. I'm seeing it on the 31st, which is the day after they were supposed to do all the movie stuff, but because of all the venues, I think they expanded showtimes quite a lot. I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I hope it's good. I think it'll be charming, even if it isn't. And it seemed like Markiplier worked his whole entire pussy off, and I'm very excited to see what he's done. I don't know. I can't think of anything else that I have to update on. So let's this game is available. I put a screenshot over it so you can see. Carbon_GM on Coffee is selling this game for $40. It is like just a 3D build your own VTuber robot creator. It can be used for like VR chat? What's that called? It's called VR chat, right? Yes. It can be used for stuff like that. I think there are export things. There's tutorials and stuff. We're just gonna go through it and read the tutorials and see what we can make. I'm trying to decide if we're going to try to make a Desdemona robot or a whole new character. I don't know. We'll mess around and see what we can do. We're gonna end up making a Desdemona, but if anybody has strong opinions, I don't know if I'm gonna remember to put a link in the VOD description of the coffee, but if you go on Coffee, that's ko-fi, the website, and look up carbon_GM, I think you will find it no problem. Again, this is an early access, but I was messing with it earlier, it looks pretty fleshed out. They have a Discord server for reporting bugs and such. Okay, let's get into it. Here's my bot. Wow! Welcome! This is an early access version of Build-A-Bot. Please be aware that it will likely have some issues, and I'm working to resolve them. If you have any bugs to report, questions, or suggestions, please join the Build-A-Bot Discord, or contact Carbon GM via Blue Sky, Coffee, Discord DM, or email. Use the button below, as well as the button in the controls menu at the top, to access the tutorials for various functions of the program. There are also demo videos available on YouTube and Blue Sky. Export is available anytime, so you can test the model at various points. Please be patient during export, it takes a while. Enjoy building Carbon GM. Let's click on tutorials. Welcome to the tutorials! Use the buttons in the mid-left and mid-right to change between different pages of this tutorial. Use the buttons on the bottom left and bottom right to change between different tutorial topics. Use the button on the top right will close the tab. Great. Awesome. Are you kidding me? I changed it. I don't even have Twitch open. Hold on. I set it to... It says it set it to just chatting on my OBS, so that's cool. That's awesome. Yeah, it does say Slime Rancher 2. Fuck! We don't need to hear an echo of me, thank you. I've been having issues with OBS. To edit the stream information, it downloaded Streamlabs, which I specifically switched off of using so I could use OBS, but apparently OBS doesn't actually have widgets for those things. So every time I try to do anything, it'll like let me put in stream information, but then it pops up a new window with all the things empty that's like, okay, are you going live? And then it undoes some of this stuff. Usually it just undoes the title and not the game. Unless I've been like doing the wrong game for a while. And it's just been backwards for who knows how long. Clip timeline, that's not necessary, thank you. Nope, I'm not rating. How do I click things? No, I didn't want to click on that. Hold on. There we go. Great. It should be updated now. Ugh, let me refresh. Now my stuff is starting to lag. Okay, it is updated. I'm gonna close this now so I don't overwork my internet. I'm still scared. Thank you for letting me know. I will keep an eye on it for future streams to see if it is doing what I think it's doing. Hopefully it's not. Okay. This is the tutorial for the tutorial. Okay, use the buttons at the top center of the screen to navigate between pages. Each portion of the model has its own page. The buttons to each side will move you forward and backwards on page. Click the center rectangle to open a drop-down menu and go to any page you want. Left side of the screen, you can select the part you want. That'll be over here. You can only select one part at a time unless you toggle. Yes, yes, allow multiple active parts. You can overlap things. Sometimes there's a selector label above the part window, like left, right. Click on the word to change that tab. Okay, cool. Oh, my mouse is lagging, which is not a good sign. I'm sure it's fine. 6 buttons on the right of the page section cover the other function of Build-A-Bot. Checks the settings menu for basic customization of the program. I haven't had any problems with it, so... Okay, basics. Palette and proportions. Okay, I figured out how to use this earlier. This one's self-explanatory. Okay, anything else I should... Movement. Okay, I have to grab those to move things. I was not doing that before. Cool, cool, cool. I know how to select things. Oh, wait, how does it... While rotating the part, colored circles will rotate along the axis. Outer white circle to rotate. I don't know how to activate rotation mode. I guess I just click out there. Control a pair of objects, mirrored left to right. Clicking on one object will allow you to control the other. Okay, that's helpful. Okay. Hold shift and it will change how you do it. Great. Oh, I am wondering about this. Okay, decals and decor. They have a set of buttons to control them in various ways. By selecting a piece of decor or decal, different buttons will appear. You must spawn an item first. When you don't have a decal decor part selected, you will have to spawn and delete all buttons available. Spawn button will create a new decal. You can spawn in multiple of the same kind. Spawn part will appear in the space above or in front of the model and can be placed by clicking on it and using the arrows. Spawned in parts will follow the currently active body selection regardless of where the part is placed. Okay. If you left click different buttons will appear. I like that I can hear. Oh, I noticed you can drag. The menus are in physical space, and you can drag your guy forward, and he's only partially hidden. You can see like where the legs are in the grid. I think that's funny. I cover up all the buttons. Might make it challenging if I'm trying to zoom in and look at something, but it's kind of silly for now. Okay, so in theory, the decals spawn in and you can drag them. I couldn't get this to work earlier. The wrap button. Oh, there's a special button that'll wrap it. That's really cool. Okay, they all have a square mesh regardless. That's cool. Okay, I think that's everything. Great. Start up. Ooh, alright. Let's get into it. Let's start with head shape. I'm curious. Okay. So I can highlight stuff like this or click things individually or control click? No, I can shift click to select multiple things. I hold down the right and left mouse button to rotate. And then if I click on something and click, I think it's F full screens and centers. Focus, I think, is what F stands for. And then anything in the center is what you rotate. If you focus on something, you can rotate it like it's the center object, but if you then move this, it still rotates the center of the screen and not on your robot. I think the settings said something like it'll be the center of the rotation if you do that, but it's just because it's in the center of the screen, it seems. Let me see if I can find... Ooh. Hello, Malform! The move is over. It was very stressful. Oh, we got some good options here. Yes, yes. The move was good. I survived it. We're okay. I can give my robot a tramp stamp. Now it's just that it's January, everything kind of sucks, and I'm in a new place, and that is very frightening. That's the thing I'm struggling with now. The move is done, and I have so many projects to work on to distract myself, but that doesn't stop me from getting the January scaries in the new place. Let's just try one of these out. There we go. Okay. You move it like this. It should only connect to the head. Hold on. Yoink. Oh, where'd it go? Okay, I deleted it forever. Just delete all decals in case it ended up somewhere weird. Where'd it go? It's not visible from the back? Huh. This is an early access. I've said this already. FYI. That's very interesting. Okay. Well, then this maybe head is not the best thing to test this on then. I just want to see how the wrap mechanics work. If I can. Parent head, decals decor. Okay, how do I wrap? Wrap. Oh. Yeah! Completely invisible from the other direction. Very interesting. Okay, let's see if I can... I'm just trying to get a feel for this program. Okay, where'd it go? Oh. I didn't have it selected correctly. That's fine. Can I rotate this? Oh, Now, it said something. Do I have to hold down? Okay, yes. So I can rotate it so that the visible side is pointing the way I want it to. Okay. Okay, I understand how it works now. This isn't too bad of a lock-in decal. Decal. Okay. I don't know why I'd need to lock it in. If the delete button deletes all of them anyway. Okay, let's pick a head shape. I'm getting ahead of myself. I just wanted to figure out how that worked because it was the one thing I couldn't figure out when I was fucking with it earlier. Let's check out these heads. Let's just flip through a bunch. I like a lot of them are like iterations on a theme. Let's get a good angle on this. Make the head bigger. I want a big head on this robot. I'll tell you that much. Yeah. Ooh. With that glass dome on top is very cool. Let's see some more aerodynamic designs. I like this. I like this. He's like a big video camera. That's very nice. I like the wire wraps. Should I get this going in Desdemona colors now? Just to set us up for success. Sort of like this. This pink. Yeah, that looks right to me. Primary, secondary. Maybe an even lighter version of the same color. Just a slight difference. And I know there's like a neon, a glow effect. And that I want to be neon pink. Yes, yes, this is good. Good night, Snake. Have a lovely evening and stay safe. And good night, Malform. Please stay warm. And thank you for the hydrate. Sleep well. I fear most of my streams are going to be at this hour or later in the future. just an FYI. Just because it's the only time in the weekend that my partners are asleep and I have to stay awake, so I need something to do. Ooh. Okay, I like that too. My injector pods. It's given cute. It's given kind of like pigtails. Oh, yes, TV screen. I do really like TV. I do like TV as an option. Microwave. Or it's more of a dial TV. Here's a flat screen option. That's quite cute. I like that too. Oh. Ah! Quick jump scare. Oh yeah, I like that too. That's very sleek. It's very like 70s, Severance-y. Oh, and this is one of those bubble-shaped Mac computers. It's given. This one's giving mailbox. I don't know why. Yeah, this is neat. Oh, this is cute. I like this dense little head. I do really like the vibrant pipes. Those would suit a Desdemona bot well. This is also very nice. Oh, nope. Okay. I see, it's the back design changing. Let's... I feel like one of the... These are computers, maybe these are TVs? I kind of like the TV head a lot. Let's get some ears in here, though. Oh, the antenna are so cute! Oh. Oh man, these are adorable. Oh, I like that. Eee, TV Halo. What is this? Is this sort of a mohawk? My robot mohawk. Oh wait, they double up. Oh, I can attach all these things. Oh, excellent, excellent. Okay. So I can have fish ears if I so well choose. Ooh. Those are kind of cute. Oh, I like those too. Are these more antlers? Different kinds of antlers. I could use little horns. Let's find some cute little horn. Antenna. I don't know if I have any program that I can actually run or track this model in. I don't know if YouTube Studio is compatible with 3D models. Those are quite cute. The unicorn horn. That's probably the closest to what I need. Oh, no. I forgot how to rotate. Sorry, I use a 3D program for work that uses it's the center mouse button, and if you use it, there's like a radius that if you use it on the middle, it'll rotate. So I keep doing that. If you see me doing this for no reason, it's because I'm trying to rotate. Let me get out of rotate mode. There we go. Apparently press T for that. I did not know. Maybe they'd make them, oh, no sense over here on the edges. Yeah. Perfect. My little horns. Wish there was a way to make them bigger? Maybe there is. I think these are just movement things. The undo button works. Don't worry, everyone. We'll be using it a lot. Oh! I don't think those are what I expected them to look like. I thought they were gonna be long antenna. Oh! Huh. Maybe this one's like mapped to the wrong thing and that's supposed to be these. Oh, it is. Yes, it has the wrong thing in there. This is early access. And I should probably actually go and report any bugs that I find. We'll see. I really like the Five Nights at Freddy's bunny ear looking. I guess these are probably the closest to Desdemona ears, unless these floppy ones on the outside might be good. Hold on. Let me get a grip on one of these. Yes. I kind of want ears that stick out though. Maybe I can... I feel like these will look stupid if I start messing with them like that. Let's try... These might look a little bit more natural if I do that with them. Hold on. Yoink! Yoink! Something like that. They are not quite touching. Which means I just have to adjust the angle of them a bit to match a bit better with that. It's okay if they clip in. Now they're not touching at all. Nice. Not the one I want to do. Trying to grab. There we go. Probably as close as I can get to them being flush. Does this feel cow-like? I wonder if I can make these be a different color palette. Hold on, what does that say? This decor option has a rigid armature. You can set up tracking program to make them reactive to your tracking and more. Oh! It's a rigged armature. Okay. I read rigid. It's not rigid, it said rigged. Sorry, I realize the font is very small and hard to read on my screen. I'm trying to read it as I go. Threshold. It's threshold day? Wait a minute. Today? Fuck. Hold on. 29th. This is funny, I haven't missed it yet. Please, boy, what day is it? It's threshold day, sir. Then I haven't missed it. I haven't missed Lizard Sex Holiday #1. I want to get a cute antenna. It's so important that I do this. I really like this style of ear. Should I not try to make it look like Desdemona and just do whatever the fuck I think looks nice? I can still make it Desdemona themed, I just don't need to make it 1-for-1. I think these are so cute, this style of ear. It has a little neon. I love the neon. Not until Thursday. Not until Thursday. Okay, I'll be honest with you, I don't like the horns. I don't like that I can't click on it and delete it. I have to manually go in. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Okay, it won't let me click on it? That's weird. Okay, well I can't select them anymore. Oh! I can only select the one on this side. That's fine. I know they're mirrored, I just expected to be able to mess with both of them. That's on me. Especially with robot characters, I'm very interested in the silhouette being cute. It's a hard thing to achieve with robots sometimes. But I'm very determined to make it the case. Cute silhouette. Cute silhouette. I want them to be up as far as possible. Oh. Sometimes I hit something that zooms it in, and I do not know what it is. I think this one's also rigged. This can be tracked. I feel like if I have those, probably no side ears. Is that reasonable? It's just so cute, is the thing. What if I stuck it to the back? What about these? Also adorable. Why are they, set like that? Oh, they're at sort of an interesting angle. Oh, everything's sort of at an interesting angle. Why is that? I rotated them. I've been rotating things. What on earth? Whoa. I rotated the head at some point. That's what's happening. Let's go back until I've unrotated the head. There we go. Yep, that all makes sense now. It is interesting that one is shorter than the other. Because in the graphic, it shows them at equal length. I don't want them anymore, I don't think. I'm still torn on keeping the other set of ears. Having 2 ear add-ons? This guy gets 2 ears. It's the cat girl double ear argument all over again. I do also really like the fish ears, honestly. They're very cute. They're just so cute. Glowing parts. Okay, yes. They're just look how cute these are. Ugh. Sorry, I got scared. Nope. Thank you. My cute fish ears. I want more things that stick outwards like the fish ears do. That also glow. That's what I feel like these are missing, is a glow. I don't know if there's something else that will give me that sorta. Give me it how I want it. Sorry I have so many things active right now. I'm gonna turn off a couple of them. Put those off. Just wanna look at these puppy ears. Because of course if I'm going to make a creature, I'm gonna make it a furry somehow. And there's plenty of options in this creator to do just that. Let's get them not on the vents. I mean, let's at least pretend that this robot's a little functional, you know? I can't tell if I like it. I don't think I do. Yoink. I mean, these are glowy, but these are cuter. Okay, let's keep it like this for now, and I can come revisit it later. We've got other things to work on, like eyes. This is pixelated. Oh, I see. Get some round. Whee! Get those up. Okay, this brings it back and forward. Either these or the other eyelash ones. I'm creating girl robot. I'm inventing women. Some of these are rigged and some of them are not. This moves like an asymmetrical waveform visualizer when you speak. Asymmetrical waveform. Symmetrical. Okay, so these, both ends will go at the same time. This one will go back and forth. Rigged version, check extras. Pixelated, pixelated. This one's rigged though. So I think we want the rigged one, right? I mean, we can just have the... Oh. Okay, so some of the mouth options have... I did notice when I was loading it in. Some of them have, like, bits that are only visible if you bring the face too far forward. Interesting. Yeah, that's still too far forward. If you get it just right. Well, the question is, do I keep it on cat face or do I give myself a rigged... It would be nice if it was rigged and a smile. Whoa. Okay. Okay, now that's quite cute. I guess I'll keep it as the mouth for now. The Meowth. Alright, time for our chassis. Ooh. I think these ones you might be able to... there's some simpler ones and some complicated ones. I think, like... this one has, like, an open core. I think it'd be cool to, like... you take the open core part. You find something with a closed core. Sort of overlap it. See, now I've got these extra tubes here. And it matches. Hold on. Actually, I might be cooking with this. I was picking at random to make a point. If I turn that off and just click on this one, it has the side ones but not the top one. Okay. So they do look good together. Damn, alright. I really like, we all know I like the shoulder pads that the security breach ones have, so I do really like this, like, this bit here is really nice. There are other ones with bigger shoulder pads, but not by much. Let's come back to this. Okay, get some cute overalls. That actually looks very nice. That's fun. That was a little bit too bulky. Oh, okay, I've turned all of them on. I forgot that I did that. Oh, I can't turn off that one apparently. Did I unclick this one? No, I didn't. Shoot. Huh. I've broken it. I've broken it. Now I can't turn off the default one. There we go. Okay. Don't know what I did exactly there. Well, I turned it off again. Just forgot to click my favorite button. This one won't overlap well. That's okay. I don't think I need tits. The little collar on it is so cute. This one's without the collar is so sleek though. This one, you can't even see the stuff I have under it, so maybe not that one. That one also blocks it all. It's gotta be one of the two that has the drop down so I can see these tubes. And then we know that there's a core in there. It's our little secret. Although this is overlapping weird. Uh-oh. Maybe it's not as clean as I thought it would be. I guess we don't need it, but I do really like having these two. There must be like little add-ons I can just add myself, I think later in the process. Let's turn that off. I'm gonna say collarless. We were making sort of a sweet little guy, and the collar is giving like... You know, actually, I kind of like what the collar's giving. It's a completely different vibe. It's just a little change, but like, look how cool and collected this guy is, you know? Like, what's he up to? Oh, what'd I do? I like that there's a stripe back here. That's also really pleasant to me. Alright, you win. I like this. Let's look at our abdomen. So this is our sort of spine here. Cool, cool, cool. Let's flicker through some of the... I can get chains. Okay, so this is just different color variations on a similar theme. I do like having the pop of neon there. This ain't bad either. I don't love the sticking out. That's fine. It's my glowing weak point. I do like the sort of the wrapping. Like my I'm living through an apocalypse, my guy. My Bobot. Well, that's clashing with those two ropes there. I'm not a huge fan of any of these. Oh, the human-shaped one's weird. I find it interesting that the stripe lines up, but it's a different color than the stripe for the other piece. Okay, I wonder if there's a specific one that's supposed to line up with... No, I guess not. It just shows the... Oh! Found one! This is trying to show that, like, these are all dark. These are all your metal color and then your primary color. And these are supposed to be your secondary color. But it's not consistent in the menu which one it is, so you sort of have to guess. Because this one has my secondary color, so it matches this one, which is nice. But all the other ones, that blue represents the primary color, so that's confusing. I think I kind of like the wire wrap. I'll be so honest. I like the messy wire wrap the most. I think there's an option for me to add more wire wraps later as well. Toggle default abdomen cables. Oh, I can turn those off. I kind of like them. I like them. I'm gonna keep those. I don't think I'm gonna layer up on things. I think I'm gonna do it like this. We're gonna get some hips. Get some hips in here. Let's just get a sense of, before we start layering, these are just a piece there. That's cool. These are, okay. My Venus. Yeah, okay. You've several cod piece options. Let's try these. They're a little... I don't hate them, and they do match this upper part, but they're like kind of impractical. I feel like maybe if we add some other stuff to them, like maybe we can get them to work. I don't know what those things will be though. What's this? A little cage? Huh. That's not what the... Oh, I still have this turned on, sorry. Tall one, short one, taller one. Those are cute. These are fun. Okay. And I got some juice. My balls. What's this? Okay, I got some ass flaps. That's cool, that's cool, that's cool. Oh, now just a nice little round bit. That's classy, that's sexy. What about these? Okay, that's a corded belt. Belt with a walkie-talkie. Corded belt with a walkie-talkie, okay. This matches that other cord texture that I don't think we can change. I know that the cord texture I have up is one that I can edit. I don't think I need a little walkie-talkie though. I'm looking for a big chunky character. I want all the shapes to be big and chunky, you know? I want to be able to draw this. Yeah, you know how it is. We gotta keep that shit locked up. Okay. Now this is a good start actually. I like I like having a wider base here than this. Like that's cute. That's a cute place to start. Let's look at everything else though. Okay, my balls. It doesn't look awful that the cords are clipping with these. Ooh. Okay, some oh, the rounded ones now. Okay. Yes. Now there's continuity through this. Like that. Ah! Maybe a different color. What color should my pussy be? Okay, I've got 2 regular and 1 black. I guess black. I need to figure out how to get some more black elements in here. I don't hate those. I think maybe this... No, that clips right on into that, huh? So does the belt. So does this, actually. Does it? Can't super tell. Let's turn that off. Maybe I can have my sort of ass blasters there. Those don't look too bad, actually, in this scenario. Let's try these out. Those clip with it. My pussy serum. Okay, the cages, though. I do really like the cage. I can't tell if it's too busy to have the cage there. I like the idea of having fake robot ribs. Caged up here on Twitch, you know it. I can't tell if I like it. It's a little too busy with what we got going on with the arms right now, but we're gonna change all that, so let's leave it off for now. It just looks like there needs to be something there, and it might be these, and that might be enough for me. It just feels like this one connector for the whole hips. Even if it's like this isn't real support, this isn't really doing anything. It's just ornamental. It makes it look a little bit more guarded. At least this joint to protect it. I love that. I shouldn't be thinking about this practically from robot standpoint. I've already made some pretty impractical choices for robot. I think I like this for now. Let's try on the underwear. No, it doesn't go with the other stuff. I can move stuff around. I'm remembering right now that I can move things. I don't have to just let them be where they are. I can put on my sexy little cod piece and move it somewhere else. This is lewd to me. I can't. Is this allowed on Twitch? I don't think so. Nah, not those. So I could put this in and then lift it. Maybe I want this one, actually. Nope, this one, please. Do I want it clipping into it? I guess I like how that looks. Seam is a little bit off. Is that all I needed for it to feel together? Maybe. Okay, yeah. Not thinking about it anymore. We're going straight to back and tail up. Well, of course. I mean, obviously. What are these other ones? Not as cool as Hearttail. I like just the laser cattail. That is quite cute. Couple. I don't know the difference between these two. just a little tail. Whoa. Oh, a plug tail. Oh my god, actually, hold on. The plug tails are really cute. Regular two-prong, we want to be grounded. That's not a prong style the US uses. I like this one or this one better? I think this one I like better. It's so cute. Is it cuter than this? Yes, the answer is yes to me. We also have bee ass. If I want to be an insect. Actually, robot insect, very cute idea. I could be fish. Okay, I can't be fish. I'm not allowed to be fish specifically. Dun, 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 dun. What's this? Oh, that's also very bug-like. Ooh! I like the double prong. That's cool. What's this? Oh, just like just a couple little bits. I guess you could take this one and attach something to the end of it is probably what those are for, maybe. I don't know. I'm guessing. This one's the one. Let's make sure it's attached. It's currently not. Where do I plug this in, do we think? Straight up the gooch? Am I allowed to... May I? Oh, whoa! Oh! Okay, I guess I'm not allowed to move the tail because it automatically hooks up to the back. Curved tail base. I liked the angled one that I was on. No tail base, just floating. That's kind of cool. I think I like this one the best though. Yeah. Yes, I like that very much. Cool. I have not even looked at decals. I've been ignoring the decals menus the whole time. I should probably hide this. See, there's a whole menu over here I was missing. A sword, what's this? A stick? Ooh! I think I really like that, actually. It matches my ear things. Let's see other options. That one's cool. Oh, my off switch. Who invited Medicine to the function? Jesus Christ, where am I? What? Okay. I'm lost. I've lost where I am in the space. Fuck, how do I recenter? Ooh. Okay. That worked, I guess. I don't need that. I think it's gotta be one of either this or... Whoa! I mean, I could do the little bat wings, of course. But, I don't know. I feel like robot style little backpack is so much cuter. Like, it's such a cute little jetpack. It's so cute. Yeah, it's gotta be that, I think. On to the next. Let's get some upper arms. Ooh, I can do different types. I like having a pink upper arm. I'm doing mostly smooth stuff. That's nice. I like the simple shapes. The little sleeve. Oh. Ooh. God, there's some really good arm shapes in here. I do quite like that, actually. The details are a little bit more than I want. I want this to be a smooth friend. I could just do a simple arm like that. That's a fun pauldron too, wow. That's a good shape. Asymmetrical baddie? I mean, I really like these simple arms too. These are even more simple, which it appeals to me. It peels me. I like that a lot. I'm starting to get tired myself. I'm probably not going into work tomorrow, so I don't really have to push myself to stay up tonight, but... Is it bad that I think, like, the first thing I tried was the night? I really like this. I really like a lot of the other ones, too, though. I guess I can compare some of them. Man, the Zero Escape music really suits building a robot, I feel. This is my Psychopop mascot. Ooh, okay. Yes. Yeah, I think it's gonna be those ones, actually. Where is it? Is this one here? Yeah, I really like that. Okay. Upper arm. Forearms. Forearms? I only see 2. Alright. Ooh, a little flared sleeve action. The chunky options. Ooh, the stripes are fun. I like these too, with just the panel on the outside. Ooh, okay, some more wrappings. Now I like the idea of having one of the arms be wrapped up, maybe. Right arm wrapped up, left arm maybe still has its pod attached to it. Okay, the wrapping is over a very specific arm shape. Is that arm shape one that I can equip? Yes. So I can have them match. Is there another one that was really good though? I feel like I like these chunky ones very much as well. Chunky or beat up? Ugh, I'm leaning towards chunky on this one. I really like the chunk. Oop. Yeah, this is really good. This is really good to me. Now that we've smoothed that up, I almost feel like I should go back and add that cage. I'm not sure though. Or maybe I'm gonna remove the wires, the wrapping. There's so many decal options. Add custom decal, can I? Alright, here we go. Let's see what I got in here. Stream assets? I don't know if I have anything in here that actually would make a good decal. Fuck. Maybe emotes. Oh, I don't have all my emotes in here, really. I mean, I could do one of these. I can pop one of these in. I'm noticing that the transparency didn't work for it. That's a little irritating. I guess this shade of black it's decided goes behind it, matches my penis, so I could just sort of plop it on there. Hold on. But this is for arm. Hold on. Let's attach it to arm. Let's attach it to arm, see what happens. Penis tattoo. Many people are saying this. If your circle isn't talking about penis tattoo. There's a way to turn into snap mode. Okay, well I'm gonna assume that that's where it needs to be. Oh, nope. There we go. Wrap. Nope. The answer is nope. The answer is the transparency doesn't work, so I cannot import my own thing. That's too bad. I could get a different penis tattoo, though. My only problem with a lot of these is I'd want them to match the color palette I'm using. And they do not. The black ones would be fine, actually. Why not? That'll look real cute. I think that would be awesome, and you should. Where do they take they take the skin from somewhere else, so you might so you just have to pick which tattoo you want the skin taken from. I assume they take it from your back or something. Unless I'm entirely misremembering how that procedure works. I ain't the smartest at medical stuff. TBH. Take it from either forearm or thigh. Okay, so you know what's going to end up on it. Maybe you can even ask politely, hey. I'm making sure this is centered. It's so important. It's not that important. That's cute. Okay. Wrap. Lock in. Confirm. Now, alright. So I did wrap it and then it sort of jostled to the side. Okay, well. Is that because clicking this button didn't actually... Hold on. That's why. Fuck, now I have to bring it all the way back over here. Come on, man. Okay, it's snapping, but it's snapping to this. It's really hard to get stuff lined up in this. The snap tool is great, but the snap tool just makes it go in increments from wherever your stupid ass moved it last. Which is not actually very helpful. When I free moved it several times. I also don't like that it unselects if you rotate. But that might just be a me thing. Okay. Well, now it looks good, right? Can I unwrap after I wrap, just to be sure? It's even a little bit closer to this side now, so maybe if it just got a little weird, it'll... Okay, no, that was fine. Cool. We figured out how to do one decal, and it looks good. Okay. It feels like it's not quite touching. But I'll leave it that way. We got legs to work on. Both of them are 6 inches long, so you get the whole picture. Is there... hold on. Do you get to choose the length, or is there like a standard they go by? Do you get full customization? I feel like you should get full customization. That seems like it would be a very important thing to have if you're getting an entirely new body part, for example. So now my leg's touching my arm, which I don't love. But that may just be how it is on this bitch of an earth. Oh yeah, my this. Gotta make sure I have my this strapped to me. Interesting. What's this? Now I don't want those out in the open touching stuff. Okay, well that one would be cute if I could see. I think it's cute though. Oh, this is just like where it's positioned. Okay, well, Customization, but obviously since it doesn't get smaller, most people suggest you go smaller. Gotcha. That makes sense to me. I like that metal patch. I like the chunky leg with the metal patch. I feel like I'm not really doing a fair look at all these. The chunky with the metal patch works perfectly with the hip pieces I have, even. Yeah, the patch perfectly covers where that seam is, instead of having that chunk emerge. Oh yeah. Ooh, I like this song. I should try to play this game. What game is this from? Everhood. I should try to play Everhood. I think Everhood 2 came out and I never played the original. I just watched Jacob Drophy play it. I'm really good at some rhythm games and really bad at others. I'm scared. I'm a little bit too frightened to make an attempt. Are there any other cute symbols we can... I think maybe we could add like a power symbol or something somewhere. Maybe a pride flag we could slap somewhere. I think the skull is nice. I like a McDanger. I just wish we could customize the colors of them. I realize that would be a lot of programming. I realize it would be way easier if I could upload my own. However, we've seen that I can't do that. Chained up my leg. I want my secondary color to be represented on this final piece. Oh, it's got stuff strapped to the back. I feel like my robot could be more asymmetrical. There we go. Maybe that's what I need. It's a little more jagged than I want it to be, though. There's my secondary color. That's not awful. But I've been using rounded stuff up till this point, so I feel like I have to use one of these maybe. I'm not vibing with it. I don't really like the knee pads. Yeah. I think it's gonna be this. Maybe I do like the knee pads. Now that I'm seeing both legs without, it feels so flat up front. Like I need something going on here. Well, not that apparently. But none of the knee pads are like a totally different color. They're just bordered by a different color. I want more of my secondary color represented in these areas. Even that's clipping. I mean, maybe it's this. It would tie back the neon down here. I like the kind of the chunkier shape of it. Is nice to look at from the side. I'm realizing these upper leg pieces I chose make the thigh gap is even more wild. It almost feels like. Oh well. Accessories. What about feet? What about the feet? The feet are so little, it's been bothering me. Can I make the feet bigger? Huh. Longer neck? That looks nice. It's just, look, I'm a big chunky, I got all these chunky bits and then my feet are these little things. Extras. Okay. Interesting. Well, these are just like bits and bobs. I wonder if they'll self-attach or if they just spawn in. No, they go. Okay. Yeah, let's add some tubes. That's kind of where I wanted those to be in the first place. They are clipping though. That's not where the other ones were. My feet! Claws! Hold on. Yes! Yeah, that's really cute! Bug, hello! Don't have enough energy? Please sleep. Thank you for stopping in. It's good to see ya. Okay, there are a couple feet options in here, but they're not like... What is this? Just do a couple little claws on the feet. It is weird that there are not any feet options to me. The claws are helping. The little talons are helping me, I think. Okay, I can add extra pauldrons on... I don't think I want to. I don't even know where those are going. Where are those going? Okay, well I don't see anything changing, so I'm gonna assume everything's fine. Halo option falls to chest. Interesting. I don't think I need the halo. I think I like the feet tops as they are. What's this do? Ooh, my inner thigh. Both of my inner thighs. I kind of like that. Yeah, the black is good. Let's add them to these joints, maybe. I think maybe this? Yeah, that's cute. Well, I miss you too. You know what? It's looking good so far, so I think hopefully we are in the clear and it'll be good and we'll be able to keep doing this no problem. That's the goal. Good night. Sleep well. Okay, this, one of these for sure. A choker! I can't tell the difference between these. Blah. And now I can't see it to select it. Cool. Okay, those are just different color options. I think the black one's the nicest. Or just the straight neon. I don't hate the straight neon, honestly. That's good. That's cute. I want to do something to this section. There needs to be something there. And it probably should be glowing, I think. Let's go back. Back and tail, hips, abdomen. Okay, well that matches the thing later. My thighs. So that's not a bad option, I think. The black too. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. This is so cute. Look at this freaking guy. I'm gonna hate drawing this, but I think I can simplify it in a way that is fun for me. What a cutie. Okay, let's go back to the final extras. Okay, base steel color, outline color, undertone color, carbon fiber tint. That's the carbon fiber there. Undertone color is what? Ooh! That thing that I have set to black. I think it should stay as black. I do kind of like it as a lighter though. Huh. Oh, not exactly what I want to do. We could make all the carbon fiber black. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I don't think I should have more pink. Let's sort of... So it looks like black. Maybe we bump it to a gray? I don't know. Just the hint of purple gives it a bit of a richness. I'm not sure about it. Bring the saturation down a bit, and then I think that's good. Or is it gonna bother me that all the black doesn't match? Probably it's gonna bother me. Let's just make it pure black. That's fine. Base steel color. That's what I'm scared to change. I think it should stay gray because Desdemona's gray. Me, I'm Desdemona. Although she's more of a purple gray. To be honest, to be fair. It's kind of like here-ish. That looks kind of cute. Should be darker? Somewhere in the middle. I feel like maybe there is where I want it. Okay. I think those are fine. The big hands. Maybe just a little bit bigger than average. Big paws. Big ol' paws. My legs don't have to be all that long. Whoa, I'm so little. Whoa. Okay, just a little shorter. Let's not go too crazy. Oh, that's no good. Put that back at 100. That was exactly where it needed to be for those things not to clip too bad. It's really weird to me that there's not a way to adjust the foot size. That's okay. Let's put that away. Ooh, translucent glow opacity. Oh, some of the glowing stuff is not affected. It can be all the way up. That's fun. Palette metallic value. Whoa! Okay, base elements need to be very metallic, I think. Palette, I guess this can be a little less metallic. Because that's that. We want it to look like it was painted and that it's not metal. The off is a little too intense, I feel like. Let's do even 5 maybe? It's jarring to look at when I first did it, but it's looking a little better now. I think I like the 5. I think I like it only just a little shiny. I think that's good to me. Okay. Save. Oh. Ah! Please don't crash. Ah! What the hell? Okay. Hold on. It does not like me. It does not like me saving. Okay. I have to fix this now. That's okay. I did notice, I'm gonna show this while I'm here, that if you press the next arrow at the end, it resets everything. And then if you do it again, you go back to accessory options, but then move to the extras, it also resets it. Which is kind of annoying. And probably a bug. Okay. It was somewhere, it was right about here. It was more saturated than that. It wasn't. Oh, okay. I think that's where it was. A comfortable salmon. That's the only thing that got weirdly set. Okay. I'm going to save again. See if it undoes it. It might have just been me inputting text freaking out the color thing. It doesn't look like the colors have changed on me. You good? Okay. Okay, that looks like everything's saved correctly. Cool, cool, cool. I'm gonna figure out how to export this, I suppose. Exporting would take up to a minute and will lock up the program. Build the bot may become unresponsive during this, so let it do its thing. If you're concerned about resource usage, try the slow export mode. It will take longer but be less strenuous on your computer. Okay, we're gonna try this fast export mode. Let's do it. Fuck it up. It's gonna sit for a while. We're not gonna worry about it. I love that my cursor disappears when it starts loading. Interesting, interesting. And yes, I do have my cursor customized, so it is bigger and hot pink. It makes it way easier to find my cursor. Okay, okay. Okay, I'm gonna put this in stream assets. I'm gonna save this to my stream assets because this is essentially a VTuber rig. Okay. I did it. I don't know. I'll be so honest. I have no fucking clue how to use a file like this. Let's see if I can see what kind of extension it has. I don't know if there's any way for us to test this. Stuck it in here. Build a bot VRM. Okay. I'm gonna assume VTube Studio cannot open a VRM file. Yeah, I don't think it, I'm just gonna say it can't. I don't think that this is meant for this. How much is a millibyte versus a kilobyte? I have no clue. I'm just trying to see if the file itself is big enough to contain a model with rigging, or if it's exported just the floating model. I don't know. Oh well. I'm gonna let's get some. We'll just get some spin around views of it, so that I can take pictures for my own drawing reference. Boom. All right. From the front, Desdemona Bot 1.0. From the side, looking cute. I really like the shape. The shape is good to me. Something on the back, very good. A cute little wire tail, awesome. The chunky arms and legs, yummy. The ass, also very good. Good distribution of neon, that's so important. The other side. The same as the first side, just doesn't have the tattoo. Oh, it might have gotten rid of the tattoo. Did we see the tattoo? Did I imagine it? The front. Oh, it did get rid of the decal. That's fine. You know what? I don't need the decal. I think maybe I'm not going to use any decals. Just because they're kind of a pain in the ass to install. Also, I don't have any like buttons to put a power button near. It can have no decals. You can have no decals. You're allowed. Cool. I wonder why the decal yeeted itself. And which of the incidents yeeted it? Yeah, the purple gray is working really well. It's working really well. I feel like it's cooking. Okay, I'm tired. It's 1 a.m., so I'm going to end the test stream. Hopefully I should be back to uploading VODs soon. Again, I don't have a routine, and I've like forgotten what my old routine was in the new place, so bear with me while I try to figure out when and where I am going to be consistently streaming. This went well, so hopefully I'll be back streaming next week normally. Either on Wednesday or Thursday. Reluctant to do it on Thursdays until I get work from home. I will say that. Just because Thursdays, Fridays are when my partner has work from home, and I should also be getting work from home on those 2 days. So it would be... It sucks if I don't get to see them all week because we're on different schedules, so my hope is that I will either be streaming on Wednesday so that doesn't interfere with me seeing them, or I will be streaming on Thursday and also have work from home, so I'm home and get to see them even if I stream in the morning. Those are the goals so far. Also, my commute is a lot longer, so I will have to end stream a lot sooner. So until I get work from home, when I get work from home, I think it's going to be Thursdays still, just because I don't have to commute, which will be really nice. So I will not have to worry about all of the 45-minute drive I can use for streaming. All I have to do is run down and get on a different computer. So I think that's my goal for now. In the meantime, I might just have slightly shorter streams. And yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all my catch up. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for building a bot with me. This game is $40 and coffee, and you can go pick it up yourself. I'll show you here's the decal again. Go check out Carbon_GM on all the socials. And this was really nice and easy to use. So if you're interested in having a cute robot 3D model and you're a VR chatter or something like that, I don't do 3D very often. I just got I got an Oculus Quest from my Nana, who didn't want it anymore because she didn't use it. So I don't really have the kind of tech stuff you would do necessarily required to do VR chat things. I hope you can do VR chat. I mean, if I can't do VR chat, what's the point of having a fucking MetaQuest or whatever the fuck it's called? Disappointing. I don't know. I hope that I will get some to use this really cute character we have created today, but I mean, I've only been streaming, I've been streaming less than 2 hours, and I've yapped through a lot of it, and we were able to build my ideal little robot in that time, so like, fuck yeah. Check out this program. A lot easier to use than trying to learn Blender. A good introduction to a 3D space and how you manipulate objects without it being overwhelming, I think. Yeah, that's my review. My review is 2 thumbs up, 2 hoofs up. Yay, robot. That's all I got for you. I'm gonna say goodnight now because my voice is going, because I haven't streamed in so fucking long. I don't know how to talk anymore. Good night, y'all, and I'll be back to streaming regular soon. Thanks for everything. Goodbye!